All right, so another word problem here. A phone company offers two monthly plans. Plan A costs $13 plus an additional 16 cents for each minute of calls, because apparently this is back when they charged per minute. Plan B costs $17 plus an additional 12 cents for each minute of calls. So I want to write a system of equations that could represent this problem right here. So I'm going to go with Plan A first. Let's see, so Plan A is $13 no matter what, plus an additional 16 cents for each minute. So I'm going to say Y equals $13 no matter what, plus 0.16 x. So that's $13 plus an additional 16 cents. X stands for the number of minutes, so times the number of minutes of calls. The second equation, see, Plan B is $17 plus an additional 12 cents for each minute. It's a little less thick. So I'm going to say Y equals $17 automatically plus 12 cents per minute. So the equation in black represents Plan A, and the equation in blue represents Plan B. I want to find out for what amount of calling do the two plans cost the same. So when would these two plans be equal? Since they're both in slope-intercept form, if I had a graph, graphing would probably be the easiest method, but I don't have a graph. So what I'm going to do is substitution. And so basically, since I'm going to look at this and say, if this y is equal to 17 plus 0.12x, I'm going to plug that in for this y. That's weird that it automatically didn't arrow for me. But I can go ahead and rewrite that top equation. Now that I plugged in 17 plus 0.12x, it's going to look like this. 17 plus 0.12x equals 13 plus 0.16x. And so now, let's see, I have x's on both sides of the equation. I don't like that, so I'm going to subtract 0.12 right here. 0.12x on both sides. And I'm going to get, let's see, that's going to cancel. Smart drawing thing is annoying. Slide this down. So I'm going to get 17 equals 13. When I subtract here, I'm going to get 0.04x. Now I'm going to subtract 13 on both sides. Now we'll get 4 equals 0.04x. And then I can go ahead and divide both sides by 0.04. If you want to be awesome and do it by hand, then really what you should do is move this decimal over twice, move this over twice, and it would be like 400 divided by 4, which is easy to do in your head. You're going to get x equals 100. And if you remember, x stood for the number of minutes. So if I had 100 minutes, they would be equal. So I'm going to plug in 100 right here. And then now that I know x, I can just plug it into one of these equations to get y. So let's say it would be like 13 plus 16, it'd be 29. Because 0.16 times 100 is just 16.